Is this like the longest summer you've had off for a while? I mean, didn't you have like juniors and all this kind of stuff?
Yeah, I'd say you could say this is the longest summer, but it was still pretty short. Like I was here for development camp in Black Acing, so we were still working out and we were still skating when the Rangers were playing Florida. So I wouldn't say that was the start of our off season. I'd say we were done when the Rangers were done too. So sorry. I guess it's a longer summer than years past, but still took advantage of the time at home, took advantage of the gym, and weighed in the way I wanted to weigh in, and pretty heavy. So I'm happy with the outcome I did in the summer and the development that my training staff and I did in the summertime.
Reflecting on coming into rookie camp each of the years that you have, has anything for you changed? Do you try to do something different as each one keeps coming along?
I think this year is just being more of a leader. I think I kind of took on that role at development camp, so I think this is kind of a bigger role to take on leadership here, and I'm excited to take on that role. I was able to be a leader in junior for Flint, the team I used to play for, and then Peterborough as well. I was on the leadership group there too. So, I enjoy being a leader. I enjoy helping guys out and guys asking questions about the facility. I think me and Corsi have been here. I think this is our fourth one, right?
Yeah.
So, and Robo. So we know the facility like the back of our hands. So any questions that guys want to know, or guys about the coaches or stuff too, I'm gonna open book. So yeah, we're looking forward to be back.
Sorry if they asked you about this, but just the 3 games that you got last season, I guess you had time to reflect on it. What do you feel like you got out of it? What was the feedback from the Rangers?
Yeah, it was great. I had a lot of fun when I was up. I enjoyed myself, and I learned a lot just about being a player and as a professional hockey player. So I think that motivation playing and getting a little glimpse and the positive feedback that I got when I was up and in my exit meetings, I think I'm going to take that into rookie camp, into main camp, and try to thrive off that to make the team.
How does getting that taste influence you going forward in terms of motivation and just wanting to get back?
Well, I think knowing that I can do it. I think being able to play at that level and that pace, knowing that I can play at that capacity. I think, and play with the players there. I can handle myself, and I think the first couple of games, first couple of shifts, you're a bit starstruck at the players you're playing with and against, and at MSG. So. It's just exciting to be back. I'm excited to get it underway, and we had a great first practice, great first day of testing. So we'll see how what tomorrow brings, and what the games bring on Friday.
Can you look at when you go into a camp and you're trying to make a team, do you look at everybody else on the roster and say, start counting spots and available spots and things like that?
Not really, to be honest with you. I think that, I mentioned at development camp, I kind of just want to prove people wrong. It's not really anyone in the organization. I think everyone here really believes in me, and everyone have said that. It's just people in the outside world, basically, of hockey, and I'm just looking forward to trying to make the team and doing the best I can. And I've really grown as a player in Hartford, and my offensive game and my defensive game has grown a lot too. So I'm excited to show that this weekend and going forward.
What did you focus on going into the off season? What did you want to work on the most, and where did you?
Just getting bigger, putting on some weight. So I weighed in just over 190 here, so I'm pretty happy with that. So that was kind of the goal, is to get to 190, and so I'm happy that I was able to hit that goal. And I've always set little goals during the year and in the off season, so that was one that we were able to set and hit. So using that weight going forward, and the way I play, you kind of need that corner weight. So like I said, I'm just happy to be back. I'm looking forward to trying to make this team this year, and looking forward to rookie camp.
Obviously played last year at Arthur, came up here and played up here, got a look.
Yeah.
Does that give you a leg up on some of these other guys that are here?
I wouldn't say so. I mean, new season, clean sheet. You got to earn your spot, and just do my best every day, and then we'll see how that plays.
Now that you've kind of had some time to step away from last season, just in general, what was it like for you getting those 11 games and just back to the Garden Forts?
It was great. It's a childhood dream playing in the NHL, so just getting out there, packed MSG, it was a special feeling, and I really want to get back, so I'm excited.
Now that you've had a taste, do you feel that extra motivation, that extra, oomph coming for?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you get a taste for it. You want to live that life every day. So I worked hard and I feel prepared. So I'm just gonna go out there and do my best.
What was your off-season hike? Where were you?
I was back home. I have a good group that I've been working out with the last 5 years before it's on and off the ice. So I feel good. I feel fit. So I'm ready to go.
What sort of
Like, when the main camp, you feel like you have a chance to make the roster?
I mean, of course, I believe in myself, and I know it's a tough thing to do, but as I said, I'm just going to go out there, play my best, and do the best I can every day, and then see how far that takes me.
What sorts of things do you think, you would add to the team if you want to be?
I mean, kind of what you guys saw a glimpse of last year. I'm a good skater for my size, and I feel like they didn't have you on the forecheck. Something I feel like I can improve a little bit on, just take the body a little bit more than I did last year, but it's one of those things you get more comfortable, you start doing those things more and more, so hopefully put up some points too.
What sort of things did you go into the offseason wanting to work on in your game?
Just in general, bigger, stronger, but like stay as explosive as I am, and that's kind of my thing. I've been doing the last couple of summers, just trying to get heavier, stronger, but as explosive. So I feel like I've done a good thing this year.
What's your thinking for this, these couple days?
Yeah, honestly, it's nice to kind of get some touches and get a feel for kind of the pace and just kind of set the tone for the weeks ahead. Obviously, summer training and practicing is a lot different than in season, so it's kind of nice to get in here early, I guess, before main camp, and just get some practice and get used to the rhythm and flow of kind of in-season drills and the pace and stuff like that, and really just get ready for the season ahead. It's kind of the mindset. And today was a good first day, and just got to keep building on that.
Position as a goal, right? I mean, you see what's ahead all right. You got Edstrom, you got Jonathan Quick. Yeah, got some pretty good numbers and all that. So what is your mindset when you come into a camp? Like, with those two guys,
Yeah, not much, honestly. Like, I mean, I'm not afraid to say that it's pretty set in stone. Those two are going to be here, so I'm I'm not really. Of course, I want to play in the NHL, but my time will come. For me, I'm really just focused on my game and just trying to get better every day. And a big thing for me is that I want to play in the NHL for sure, no doubt, more than anything. But I don't want to rush my way there. I want to make sure that I'm ready to go. So as long as I just keep that mindset and just keep getting better every day and go down to Hartford and use that time well, play a lot of games and just get more experience and keep getting better. And I mean, like I said, I just want to be ready to go. I know I'm getting close to being ready for sure, but I'm definitely excited for another year ahead.
Where did you train this off season, and I guess what was just your main focus? Yeah,
I trained in Kamloops, BC. I don't know if you know where that is, British Columbia, but I'm not from there. That's where I played junior, but my goalie coach lives there, and the training there is better than back home, so I spent my summer there with my billets. As for training, I have a couple goalie coaches there, but the big thing for me was just my skating. I think I'm an elite skater as it is, but it can always get better. I felt like there's a lot of times where I just go out and skate for an hour, no shots, no other players, just me and my goalie coach, and just work on my skating and my edge work, and we did that quite a bit, so I think that helped a ton. And it's also nice to kind of get time to work on that stuff, whereas in season you're seeing a million shots a day, and the energy is not always there to work on that kind of stuff. So it was nice to work on that, and I think it's definitely helped my game a lot and improved.
You were called up briefly in the mid, right? You didn't play, but you dressed, right?
Bench, yeah.
What was that experience like in general?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was surreal for sure. Yeah. I mean, to be that close to being in an NHL game is unreal. You dream of it every day, and it was nice for me to get that experience, just to kind of see what it's like. And it's always good to be starstruck. You love the game, but you don't want to play like that. So it's good to have that experience, just to see that it's a normal game. Guys are just normal players, and it's the same game that I was in Hartford, I was in junior, same game. So it was a good experience. Cool for sure. I think the highlight of that for me was during warm-ups. Like I went out to the red line to start skating a little bit, warming up, and Marc-Andre Fleury was coming out, and he came up to me and he just said like hi and skate away. But like it was like so cool. Like you see that guy on TV like every day, and to like face to face in person, it was like holy smokes. Like so yeah, that was an awesome experience, and yeah, it was a great day for sure.
How does getting that taste affect you going forward, just in terms of your training and at camp and wanting to get that chance?
Yeah, like I said before, like of course you want to play in the NHL, and I want it more than anything. But you know, it's tough to really get much from that game because I didn't play. I think, you know, to get a real taste, to be in a game and kind of see what it's like, then you can kind of see like, okay, like this and this, like what I need to get better at and stuff like that. So, but yeah, just to be up there and have that experience and be that close was cool for sure.
Dylan, I wanted to ask you, if you look at your first 2 pro seasons, I mean, one of the things that stands out is both years your playoff numbers are like really, really good. I was wondering, like, is there anything that you can put your finger on as far as why it seems like you seem to catch fire at the top of the year?
Yeah, it's interesting for sure. I think for me, it's almost frustrating how my regular season numbers are. Like, I mean, my first year for sure was like that, but my second year last year was like, the stats don't really tell the story. Like, we had a tough stretch at the end of the season. I think we lost like 7 in a row, won 1 game, and then lost like 8 in a row. And I had like a 9-10, and like a week later I was at like an 8-9. So it's just like that, like, you know, kind of from a numbers perspective, just kind of vanishes. But yeah, I mean, in the playoffs it's the best time of the year. It's what you work for all year. It's the most fun. The atmosphere is great, whether you're out or on the road. And you know, I'm a competitive guy. I love to win. So you know, that's when the game's on the line. I like to think that I step up a little bit, and two, you got to give the guys credit. Like in the playoffs time comes, like obviously the defense is improved, and everyone's kind of just more aware and stuff like that. So you know, got to give them a lot of credit. But for me, I love playing in the playoffs. It's something that I really feel like is a big part of my game, and yeah, I guess that's what.